The Moot Court, therefore, is not just a symbolic space to you students. It's not just a symbolic space. It is a laboratory of legal practice. You've noted that many computer science students have been asking me for the computer labs. Now you have your own lab as a law students. This is a place where knowledge leads application, where confidence is built, and where future advocates are molded. I'm particularly pleased to note that this development has been long in the making. The Dean of School of Law has been consistently pushing and advocating and lobbying for this facility. My dear Dean, you have it. As we celebrate this achievement, I wish to offer a forward-looking reflection. The legal profession, like many others, is undergoing rapid transformation, driven by digital innovation. Your Lordship mentioned AI, I think you have. Please be aware of what is happening. All proceedings, legal research, and even dispute resolution mechanisms are increasingly moving into the virtual and hybrid spaces. It is therefore imperative that this Moot Court does not remain confined within the physical walls. I encourage the School of Law to consider the online dissemination of Moot proceedings through live streaming, digital archives, and virtual simulations. By doing so, you will not only expand access to legal learning, but also align yourselves with emerging global trends in the administration of justice. In the words of former Chief Justice of Uganda, Bart Katulebe, he once said, the law is the lifeline of society, and justice must be accessible, practical, and lived. Close. Indeed, the true measure of a good lawyer is not only in what they say, but their ability to translate legal knowledge into meaningful action, to talk and walk the talk. To our students, I say this: the Moot Court is your training ground. Use it to sharpen your voice, to test your arguments, and to develop the courage and discipline required of the legal profession. I'm happy, Your Lordship, you collected them right within the court. And I'm sure those ones who participated will never fail at that again. The future of justice depends on how well you prepare today. Do not forget to look after the Moot Court, because it has been meticulously developed to last for ages. To the School of Law leadership, I commend you for your vision and dedication. Continue to innovate, to challenge the status quo, and to uphold the highest standards of legal education. At this point, I thank the former Dean, Professor Wenge, for the job well done. I thank Dean Witness for the job still being done and making sure that it stands out as the best school in the university. To the staff of the law school, You just make me proud all the time. Thank you. To management, director planning, university secretary, academic registrar, and the rest of you here. You've put in so much time and thinking to make sure that we have what we have today. Thank you so much for all your efforts. Lastly, I turn to your guest of honor, Honorable Lady Justice Jane Francis. We are deeply honored by your presence and grateful for your continued support towards nurturing the next generation of legal minds. I wish this court would be used for the real cases once in a while, like what is done at LDC, since it fits the host, as I already requested. That will make this court very useful to this country. As I conclude, let this launch mark not an end, but a beginning of practical learning and a renewed commitment to justice. Thank you, and God bless you all. I owe you, Professor Judy Lubega, Vice Chancellor. At this point in time, I would want to humbly call upon Chairperson Council to come and talk to the audience, and thereafter we'll invite our chief guest to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Vice Chancellor. Allow me to write on the long protocol already laid for the benefit of saving of time, but I'll address our chief guest, the principal judge, Honorable Lady Justice Jane Francis Abodo. You're welcome to Nkumba University. Ladies and gentlemen, in your different capacities, a good afternoon. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to Nkumba University on this very important and historic occasion. I extend my special and heartfelt welcome to you, the Honorable Lady Justice Jane Francis Abodo, and thank you sincerely for accepting our invitation to grace this event as the chief guest. If you are clapping for her, please clap. Your presence greatly enriches this milestone in the life of our university. Ladies and gentlemen, the establishment of the Nkumba University Law Students Moot Court has been a deliberate and progressive journey. It has involved careful planning, commitment of resources, and a shared vision to strengthen the practical legal education at our institution. This initiative is also in line with the requirements of the National Council for Higher Education, as already laid out by our Dean, Faculty of Law, and the Vice Chancellor. We are aligning all curricula in higher education institutions to the competence-based curriculum or curriculum of the country. And the Moot Court, as already illustrated, is the practical bit for the students pursuing the Bachelor of Laws, and other related programs at the institution. The Moot Court, not merely a facility, it is a simulation of real courtroom proceedings, like already illustrated, for those who could benefit. For legal training in Uganda. I'm also proud to note that the Moot Court we're launching today stands among the best in the country. It reflects our commitment to excellence and our determination to provide our students with facilities that meet national and international standards. Honorable Lady Justice Abodo, your distinguished career and contribution to the justice system continue to inspire many, especially our students who aspire to follow in your footsteps. Therefore, your presence here today reinforces the strong partnership between legal education and judicial practice. And we are deeply honored by your support. Ladies and gentlemen, as we officially launch this Moot Court under the theme Advancing Legal Advocacy through Moot Court Excellence, we reaffirm our commitment to producing graduates who are not only knowledgeable in the law, but also skilled in its application. It is now my singular honor and pleasure to once again welcome you, Honorable Lady Justice, to Nkumba University and to this significant occasion. Once again, thank you very much. May God bless you. I owe you. At around the same time, I want to take the honor to invite you, Honorable Lady Justice, to address this congregation. Thank you very much.
Let me first get some things first out of the way, in case I forget to say them at the end of my speech. But I want to thank all those who have, you could just see the effort that has been put from the time I arrived here with the rain pouring until we went to open the courts. And I went in, I was thrown back because even our courtrooms don't, or even half of what I saw there. So I spent a lot of effort to and that effort means that some people have been working day and night to make sure that this actually happens today. So I want to thank all of those who have participated in that. I also want to thank you for inviting me to officiate at this. I even say milestone is like it is watering it down. But for selfish reasons, I don't think I will leave that courtroom to just stay as a moot court. For selfish reasons, because after my name is there and I need it to stay like that. I will make sure that we have, now we have the mobile courts. I will make sure that one of the mobile courts also comes here. And I've already offered that if you need for students to learn, if you come, we can offer the judges to come here. So one thing is that the judges listen, they give their rulings or the judgments, but afterwards they show you where you went wrong, where you did very well, and that is part of learning, and that is mentorship. I want to thank you, the Master of Ceremonies, for that. I get very shy when I'm being introduced because I'm not good at taking what I have done. Because I don't want it to go into my head, otherwise I stop working and say I think I've done enough. But thank you so much for that generous and kind introduction. And your request for having a replica of what we have in ABC, I think really that is not too much to ask. And I think also for the judiciary, it would be a good thing for us. And I'm thinking that that is something that we could, Nkumba is now leading. The next time another one, if we give it to you, not if, when we give it to you, I'm sure that it can be done. This is something that I don't think is too much to ask. I think we can still make, yes, so that the students are learning every other day. And it's also good for the judiciary because this is like our nursery bed. You know, this is like our nursery bed. This is where the future judges are going to come from. This is where, from that space, they are doing a dry run for what is happening in the field. So there, I told them that we are being awarded certificates. Professor Mwege will tell you that in the real world, we don't award you anything. So there, you can fall, you can make mistakes, and people will laugh, and they will forgive you. But you come out and you make those mistakes, we shall not forgive you. The justices will not be so kind as the ones you had today. There, you learn the art of advocacy, making your arguments with a lot of scrutiny. You know, your peers are looking at you. That is what happens in the real world. You're there standing and making a point. and sometimes you're not making any point at all. Even your client will know that you're not making a point. And that is when you know that there are levels of embarrassment. The lowest one, then yours would be the very one at the very bottom. So I want you to take this as a really for the university to get out of their way and make I don't know whether material has it. No, it doesn't have. The aspiring lecturer doesn't have. Is it aspiring? Make our work easier. But that's not a good place. A really good place for you to start doing your dry run for the field. Because there will be corrected. How would you might not that's nice place you are corrected today. They'll be shouting down. By the time you come, we know that you are an advocate. But here we know that you're still learning. So this is the time to really shine. The time to fly. By the time you come out. I always tell when I'm in the space of law students that we of course who are doing in the LDC every Friday. And we thought that was enough for 9 months every Friday for 9 months. But when we went to the field, we were shocked. What you learn there is not what you actually, but the fact that you are now starting it at law, because we thought it was too late. I think starting it at law school is better than doing it because the 9 months, Professor Gwenje will tell you, it is a lot of stress. So many things are pumped into you in the 9 months. So the Moot part is not you just go there for the sake of going, but you're already thinking of doing your end of week test. So we don't give it, but the fact that it is now here and you're starting it at law school, I think it is the best thing. Because we went to court after we were appointed state attorneys, we went to court and we had, looked at it was of course a criminal case. We had put all the questions to ask the witness, what's your name, what's your age, where do you stay, what do you do for a living, on this day, where were you? All those questions. One of us had written them and given him support to go and were appearing for the states because we were state attorneys. When we arrived there, we had rehearsed everything. They're sitting there, the defense is going to sit there, the magistrate there, the accused there, the witness is going to be on this witness box. And we go, we sit, the magistrate enters, we get up, we show respect, we sit down, and they call the case. And then one of us stood up, who was the one who was leading. He was very full of himself, so he said he's the one going to lead all of us. So he stood up when the case was called, and the magistrate just asked one question which just put him off and said, where is the accused? Because they called the case, the accused did not walk up. He panicked and asked, where's the accused? Were we supposed to come with the accused? Well, but if you knew the accused is supposed to be brought by prisons, or maybe if he's on bail, then he should be appearing there. If he's not there, it's not the problem of the prosecution. But we got so disorganized, we could not even now say, then the magistrate had to, of course, help us and say, no, you're supposed to actually ask that the prisons where the accused, if he's in custody, and if it's on bail, then you ask for either criminal summons or warrant of arrest. But we are not seeing all those things. But now here, you will learn those things, so you will not make those mistakes. I thought I should get that out of the way first. I bring you warm greetings from the Honorable Chief Justice, His Lordship, who has asked me to convey his sincere apologies because he was the one supposed to be here. But God had other plans, and here I am. Yes. He, however, extends his heartfelt congratulations to the Nkumba University upon this significant milestone and commends the university and the School of Law for their vision and dedication in establishing this Moot Court facility. I am honored to be here today at Nkumba University for the official launch of the School of Law Moot Court. This event marks a significant investment in the future of legal education and, of course, the administration of justice in Uganda. It's a testament to what can be achieved when institutions of higher learning remain intentional, not only imparting knowledge, but also equipping students with the practical skills necessary to thrive in their chosen profession. Because the administration would have chosen not to have it, because it's a huge investment. So I am pleased that this Moot Court has been named in honor of Professor Joseph Kakoza. This is a fitting tribute to a distinguished scholar, a practitioner whose contribution to legal education and the development of the profession has left an unforgettable mark. Naming this facility after him ensures that his legacy will continue to inspire generations of law students to pursue excellence. Legal education, by its very nature, must go beyond the confines of lecture rooms. And must I also add that the law, you have to be, with technology, it is now, you don't have to be shocked about so many things. The law that you are learning today may not be the law that you practice tomorrow, you know that. Yeah, so you have to be so flexible, so ready to adapt with technology, so many things happen. And it must go beyond lecture rooms, it must go beyond the textbooks. The law is a living discipline that finds its true expression